Evening, everyone. Let's jump into another episode of Rime the Frostmaiden, episode 19, I think. A little bit of a recap once we kick off. We'll just roll right into intros, shall we? Let's do it. And welcome back. All right, let's get into it. So, last session, you wound your way through the depths of the tourmaline gem mine, removing a small number of kobolds along the way until you encountered one particularly well-spoken kobold with wooden wings tied to his back that called himself Trex. After some negotiations, a fight broke out and you soon got the better of Trex. However, the moment he fell, the ghost of a man rose from his corpse and tried to possess Sly. Through perseverance and some incredibly sharp shooting from Grakov, you all managed to quiet the ghost and send it to the afterlife. Crossing the void, you found a number of tourmaline gems that you secured. Beatrice, now feeling a little exhausted for one day, decided not to mine in the traditional sense and cast a number of Thunderwave spells in an attempt to knock some gems loose. In the process, a purple crystal revealed itself from behind the fossilized remains of an alien skull. Presently, a sound rings out, a loud crack, followed by Jorgen on the opposite side seeing a number of all this kind of debris and wooden debris falling down from above. Looking up, Jorgen, you see that the platform at that row above and that platform where you are right now is breaking away. Jorgen, please give me a dex save to try and leap to safety.
First dice of the night. A dex.
Jump, kitty, jump!
You land on his feet.
Oh,
See, told you. Kitty-like reflexes.
21.
Lovely.
That's what you would expect of a kitty.
As the wooden boards underneath you start to crack and give way, you leap yourself out of harm's way into the mouth of the tunnel there. And I'll just cross out those boards. That's my... Oh, I'll fix that up in a second. It's my incredibly...
You forgot to mention the crazy, mid-air pirouette.
You do a crazy mid-air pirouette, landing on all fours for a fraction of a second before righting yourself. Okay, you stand now. Zane comes running down through the alleyway, through the tunnels, finding you there, Jorgen, with the four others 30 feet across this bottomless void. What would you like to do?
Where the fuck have you been? It doesn't matter. Anyway,
I'm here now.
the tunnels collapse. and it just took out the
Well,
rope bridge.
I did hear some loud thundering claps that I'm assuming. I have no idea what's going on, but yeah. It was very loud. It definitely echoed. I'm assuming that's probably what collapsed.
Heard me do that stuff.
But now, how do we get to them?
Hey, Beatrice. I think we have an issue here. I point over at the fact that there's no rope and there's no platform on the other side.
Oh well. What about this crystal?
Oh, crystal, shiny thing. Have you touched it yet?
Do I look stupid?
Okay, I'll touch the crystal.
Okay.
Expendable character.
When you touch the crystal, nothing happens.
Yank
Right
it.
now. Back in the pocket, in my pocket.
Okay, great. Great. Okay, cool.
DM,
Yes.
is there any like large debris hanging around, like a rock that could be tied to some rope?
Look-
You don't tie rocks to rope; you tie ropes to rock,
That's another thing.
and then lobbed across, say about 20 feet.
It's interesting you say that because looking around, there is many more rocks now on the floor of the tunnels, and many more still start to continue to roll down the outside wall. There is a number of rocks up to the size of, say, a softball that you could find and do something with.
Maybe if we toss it together, we might get it across there a little bit easier.
I think we need to get them over this way. This is the exit.
That's
Is it
true.
just
That's
Beatrice and myself on this side, or is Greykov and the others in this room?
Yeah, Greykov and Tolbin are in the gem room,
And Tolbin's a wolf at the moment.
and Tolbin's a wolf, and he comes round, tries to poke his head around the corner to where you, Sly, and Beatrice are. You just hear him go, roll.
What's up, Shiva?
Meanwhile, Greycop's standing at the edge doing like, "Whoa, whoa."
Any of you people got something that can fly? We can fly across, or something that can teleport us from where we are now in the bad place to over there in the slightly less bad place.
How about you jump? I can catch you.
That took you like 5 minutes. It took you
Did
7
Bonnie
minutes.
have
7
dimension door? Not Bonnie. Beatrice have dimension door. Was that a thing?
minutes. Open up my spells. Jared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think so.
We're a bit early for dimension door.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have Misty Step, but that only helps me.
Oh, that was it.
That's fine. You can get across.
We could throw a rope or something across. I don't know.
What happens if I'm holding the end of one thing and bamf across? What happens to the
You-
item?
you-
Say if I'm holding the end of a 30-foot rope or a 60-foot rope, and I like Misty Step across.
Well, bamfing across is everything you and everything you're carrying.
Yeah, so if I'm only holding one end.
But wouldn't the whole thing then go with
Yeah,
her?
but you can
No,
certainly give it a go.
Yeah, but if she's holding a rock with
Let's
a
try.
rope tied around it, or a rope with a rock tied around it, and then she bamps to the other side. Sure.
I sort of like look
Still
over at Jorgen and like cast message and be like, "Are we sure we want to bring Sly back with us?" You can reply to this message.
Jorgen's busy trying to work out how to tie rocks to ropes.
Well, we could just throw a rope. I don't know.
Why don't we just okay? I'll grab my rope out of my pack. I'll tie it to a crossbow bolt, and I'm going to shoot it across to the other side. And I'm going to shout out, "Catch this!" And I'm going to shoot.
What if we yeeted
No.
Sly?
I can't yeet anyone.
Well, hang
All
on.
the
Hang,
weak people are on this side. You can't fucking yeet me.
What about the big dog? Can the dog jump? Can we
Well,
ride?
he's round the corner.
I think Tolman said he can do crazy ass
Yeah.
jumps.
I'm trying to
Yes,
find out
dog.
where it says that.
What's the deal
But
on this?
It's
Briefly
15.
show me. Can I carry anything with that?
Well, he says 30-foot gap.
Oh no, no, the
Was it 15 feet gap?
that doesn't
How
the
do I look at
wooden
this?
platform doesn't, so it's more than that.
20-foot gap you're looking at.
20 foot.
I'm fine. I'm not having a problem with this. You guys are all fucked.
Oh
I'm fine.
no,
We're already on the extra side. I'm good.
Lily, stop bothering me.
It was nice knowing you.
I mean, like,
You see Sly's face, and you just say, like, you have the distinct impression she's making a list, and she's going to check it twice when we get out of here.
We still, I mean, even if we solve for the Sly problem by not solving for the Sly problem, we still have a Greycoff problem, I think. Beatrice can misty step, the dog
I
can
have
jump.
an
What is your idea, Greykov?
idea. So, I throw a rope up to the platform that is above the one that fell, and tie it on there, and then we swing across like swashbuckler,
Like Luke and Leia in
Or-
New Hope?
or one at a time.
I'm
You could do it together if you
gonna
like,
give you a pat.
but I
That could work. Does someone want to go up there and hold the rope? Do one of you two over the other side who are strong? Do any of you big burly men want to go and hold onto that rope?
We could tie the rope. There's no need to really
Zane's-
hold it.
yeah. If you
That's true.
yeah, is that there's a thing up there, isn't there? Like another platform.
There's not. I mean, that was being. I don't know who saw it before. Saw a couple of kobolds sawing that loose or weakening it before, and with that
Okay.
thunder wave, that got loose, and the whole thing came raining down.
I guess.
That's
So-
I took care of our kobold problem.
You tried to, but I mean, they still had made some damage to that walkway, and that thunder wave. That's what you saw. That splintered wood falling.
Kobold
The
bastards.
up is that thing?
How far up is what?
The platform above us.
There's no platform above you. It has fallen down
gone.
with the shake.
But there's an entrance to the to
Other
it.
side of the cave.
Is there another way out?
There must be something tied onto up there, because then it would make a pivot point where you could like swing.
Make a perception check.
Ah, I am good at everything I try. Oh my god. Hey, this is,
Okay.
this is
No.
22.
No. You rolled above a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so looking around where that platform, where you think it was, you do spot two pieces of wood which have been like hammered in, or two, what are they called? Not wood. Like spikes, metal spikes or wooden spikes sticking out of the rock.
Pittons.
Pitons, something like that.
What if
Well, if
I
someone
can see what you're trying to? I can see what you're trying to do, Greykov. So I can go up a level and see if I can catch whatever it is that you're throwing, and tie it.
I mean, I've got a hand axe. I could probably throw it
It
up there.
sounds fun to me. I don't know.
I mean, we can. I've got a rope. I can tie the rope onto that and then sort of throw it down.
Either way, sure. Well, let's do that.
All right.
Okay, so what's the plan? Zane's going to run off?
Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way back up.
Okay. So in the map, Zane, Nick, you weren't here last week. If you click the stairs, off you go. You just teleport.
Poof. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going.
Okay, so running down this tunnel, you go past a couple of dead kobolds in that bloody spattered area, and then coming around the corner, you see one kobold that you've not seen before turn and see you. He's like, ah, what happened? Who? Why?
What?
Blocked. What happened? It's
Me.
blocked. And he's looking at you but pointing behind him. And as you get a bit closer, further down that tunnel, the whole thing is caved in.
Ah,
It's just
shit.
blocked floor to ceiling.
Nice.
Wait a minute. I thought kobolds were good at digging. Can't you dig your way through?
No, it's too much, too heavy.
I can help.
Please, come.
All right. Let's go.
So let me just.
I'm gonna like keep a slight eye on him. I don't trust kobolds. Sneaking
Okay.
conniving.
That's wet.
Do I need to roll
One
anything for
kobold got away.
Yes, you can give me a strength check, please.
that? Yeah. Where do I find that? And
Right back.
oh. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. 19.
19. You managed to pull out a couple of boulders there, and with what's his name again? What's help? He's like taking some of the smaller ones, which are superfluous really, and he's moving them aside. You managed to make just enough space for you to climb over a gap at the top.
I'll take it.
He sees it. Vot sees it first. Make a dexterity check because he's going for it.
Okay. Can I make a strength check and just grab his tail and like throw him past me?
Absolutely.
Cool. Come on, what's going on? Roll? I didn't
Yep.
roll.
It came
I know what's
through.
going on with my character. Give me a second.
It came through,
There
alright.
it goes. Just taking a couple seconds. It's 18.
Oh, we're having that slight delay issue again, I think. You reach for his tail, but he's just nimble enough to sneak through. The tail slips between your fingers as he crawls through the gap first, reaches the other side before you.
Damn it. Oh, shit. Alright. I'll just make my way through. No
Okay,
point trying
I'll
to...
just get you over there. Okay.
Which way was I? Oh.
Yeah, reaching the other side, you turn and look just to the north and see just a pile of splintered wood around this space. Like this bucket that you all came down in is just shattered on the ground. There's debris and rocks and fallen rocks and things all around the outside of this shaft where this bucket would have come down.
Okay. This isn't looking good. If I go around the corner to where that shaft was before, is it possible to look down and see everyone? Or is that
Yeah,
virtually
can
impossible?
Certainly try.
I want to see if I can just try to get their attention. Say this is going to be pretty hard. Actually, I'll look up. Can I look up and see if there's any actual sort of way to get up if the elevator was taken out like it is?
Give me a perception check. Or investigation. Your check since you're looking for something specific.
I'll do perception, that's fine. The 6, apparently.
It's real dark in here. It's hard to tell exactly what's left up there of the mechanism.
Better light a torch then, eh? Actually, I have a torch on me. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Okay. Does it look like I could use anything here to make something?
Looking around, you do see a fair length of rope on the ground that was used for that bucket before. It had all come tumbling down.
Okay. I'll take that, and I'm going to keep walking up to go
Okay.
see out here.
You've got 60 feet of rope for that.
Oh hell, that's a lot. All right, can I see anything down this shaft?
You're looking down. You see like the tunnel openings where you just came from before. You can just make them out with your torchlight.
Okay.
It's hard to tell on this thing because it doesn't indicate it, but you can see the walkway which you just came from in that northern area.
Yep.
Where no one was standing right now, but where the fight where the kobolds took place on the west, and you can just make out the edges of the tunnels down towards the south.
Okay. Is there anything where I'm standing where I could probably tie it off to? Like a static tie or something like that? Static mite, whatever they're called. A large enough one that I could tie it around and tie it off?
Give me a survival check.
Okay.
Survival or nature? Survival.
10! Woohoo!
You find a particular couple of stalagmites there, smaller than you would hope, yeah, there's 2 or 3 there just off to your.
I'm going to tie it
Just
to
around
at
the
least 2
corner.
of them,
Okay.
just for extra security. And I'm going to tie my hand axe to the other end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the edge, and I'm sort of just going to try to throw it down into the tunnel below.
Into which one?
The closest one to me. I think it was like a
Close one to probably be about there.
Yeah, but there. Yep. To
Okay.
there.
Give me an attack roll
Attack roll? Just any attack roll? Oh, with a hand axe?
with a hand axe.
Do it. 21.
Yeah, you throw your axe down. It almost takes off Beatrice's toes, but it lands and hits that ground. Beatrice, it hits the rock just near you, and it starts to begin to slide away.
Do I want whatever they're doing?
Yeah, it is the rope. Wait, is it directly above us?
Yeah, so from where you
Almost,
guys
yeah.
are, you see this, what's his name, Zane, standing at about this point here.
Oh, yeah. All right. We'll be able to like do a swing like that and swing around.
Do I-
Should be able to make that work.
I want to grab whatever they just.
I can pull you up.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they can use the hand because of the water.
All right, so I'm gonna try and grab that and be like, "Hey, do you want the sly?" I'm only here to really keep you company. Like I don't
And I
need.
appreciate your company. At
Use
least,
the
you know,
axe
you have
on
a
the
bit
wall.
outwardly hostile about leaving me here. Okay. Yeah, I'll grab the
Well,
thing.
no one agreed to leave you here, so I didn't want to make the executive decision for myself.
You should go first, though. Don't want. You should go first because at least if anything happens, you probably got some magic-y shit you can do to, make sure that we're all okay.
Well, I can misty step, so I'm fine.
Would you like me to try first?
You're on the other side.
Is
but
that's all
there.
gone?
I think that was all gone with my understanding.
Oh, it's all gone.
The bridge is all gone. I mean, we could try and like yeet it around the corner to you.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
What are
Yeah,
your things
okay.
feel like? Lily, stop, dude.
Yeah, I'll just like. Well, I'm sure if this gap isn't that wide, we could probably like reach out around the corner and hand it to him.
Yeah, can you look at my skills, please?
Or yeah, I'll pay it.
Like I can dex it around, maybe. Like a throw.
Yeah, so like if
Do you get like mage hand or something to carry it across?
I don't have that cantrip.
if it's taut and it's just hanging there, you could probably just like push it across and swing over.
Like a pendulum.
Yeah, like a pendulum. So
Sure.
I'm planning on just penduluming from where I am to
Penduluming.
where Jorgen is.
Yeah. Okay, I'll swing it over to him.
Okay. The axe and rope make its way over to Greykov. Just as you grab that that axe and rope, you hear echoing from the bottom of this void, this sound.
What kind of sound?
Oh, we don't have the speakers on.
Did anybody else
all I
hear
hear is
that?
music.
Oh
No,
my
all I
God.
hear is music.
Okay, hold on a second because it's a pretty
Oh, I
fun
use
sound.
music too.
Wrong one.
Surprise!
It's
DM's looking really
kobold
chuffed
dragon.
with himself.
Where's it gone? Let me just get rid of that Kevin sound.
I found a really ugly beastie, and it makes this sort of guttural sound, guys.
And you
I
hear
need you
this
to
sound.
listen.
Meow. You hear this terrifying sound. Bah!
Did nobody hear it yet?
From the deep.
I thought I heard something. Can you do it again?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's a giant. That's a nope sound.
Huh.
Surprised we can hear it over the water.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
loud.
It's in the deep.
I got a bit wet and
I mean,
just
that's-
screaming a little bit.
That's why it was so hard to hear.
Right.
I don't like the sound of that slide.
There's something terrible down there.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, it's a big dark chasm. What do you expect?
I wonder if
warmth and wonder.
I wonder if it was pissed off by the debris that fell down there.
Or the torch I threw.
Or maybe it's pissed off because we keep referring to it as Satan's butthole. And it's its home.
Maybe.
Okay, so you're trying to swing across with this axe on a rope.
I will swing across.
Okay.
I'm holding the rope as well.
Around to the end.
Okay.
Can I take a peek over the edge and see if I can see anything coming?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Me too.
No thanks.
It's a giant sarlacc pit.
I don't like looking down. Don't like heights.
An acrobatics check.
Perception 19.
It's very dark down there. And after about 30 or 40 feet, vision just turns to nothingness.
What about 60 feet?
Yeah, I have 60 feet of dark vision.
That's what I said, 60 feet.
Alright, oh wait. Do I have enough room to like tap Greykov with guidance as he goes past me?
On the other side.
Is he going the other way?
Nah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, give me a strength to hold onto the rope.
Okay.
And with
rolled
sorry.
acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's fine. You can roll with advantage, you like, given Zane is holding it as well, and also tied it off at the top.
All right. All right. Well, I'll keep the 17 and I'll roll again.
Yep.
Yeah. It is slightly better. It is 21.
You just manage to swing around, and your tips of your toes reach that other tunnel edge, getting your footing. You're now on the other edge. I'll just drag you across. You can probably drag yourself over there, yeah?
Yes. Move my character sheet out of the way. Yeah, so I'm imagining like I kind of like pendulum around like this, and then I'm like kind of relying on Jorgen to like grab my shirt from.
Yeah.
The tail whips out and sort of wraps around a leg, just in case. Safety first.
Thank you very
Safety
much.
tail.
That works. That works fine. I give Zane a thumbs up. Works good. All right, I'm going to try to send it back to my friends.
Okay. Give me a dex check to see how accurately you can make that swing across the void.
Straight dex.
Sly
Or...
takes a swinging axe to the
Straight
face.
Hello.
Oh,
no.
Call it.
Completely, like,
Yeah.
overly confident in this throw, you swing it around, and the axe itself just had too much strength on that swing. Hits the edge of the wall a couple of times before coming loose from the rope and just disappears down. The rope now hanging loose in Zane's hands.
Maybe the axe will reach terminal velocity and kill whatever's coming up from below us.
Since it's just sitting there, can I just like sort of just like start swinging the rope and hopefully they just see it and grab it? Hopefully,
Well,
it's an idea.
What if we tied a little like noose at the bottom of the rope to at least make sure that there's a foothold and you're not just holding on to like endless rope that will dump you at the bottom of a chasm? You can at least stick a foot in there.
I'm assuming
They
if
could-
the
they
rope's
could
going
tie it.
back and forth, we can grab it, right?
Well, once it kind of ricocheted off these walls in this edge of the chasm in these kind of areas here, hitting some of these lips, it sort of just ricocheted around, and now it's kind of just swinging loose, having swung back closer to like being directly underneath Zane. So it's more like, I'm on the wrong thing.
Bit off to the right.
Yeah, it's like hanging down this edge here now.
All right, Beatrice, do you just want to bamf yourself across, and then it's just me who has to deal with the rope?
Nah.
Okay.
Nice.
Has anyone got a javelin or something
Well, it's
long, like a quarterstaff, that you might be able to hold out and see if it can
To try and like catch
slap and catch?
Well, I've just lost my hand axe. So.
Tolbin transformed, like you look around and now Tolbin's standing there instead of this giant direwolf. He looks around at you both, says, have you two, we're going to be able to get this rope? Because If you're game enough, I can get you out of here.
Oh, ride Tolbin across. Do it, Sly.
What? But yeah, as a wolf, or what are you talking about? Are you gonna turn like an octopus
use
or
your
something and just crawl across the wall?
Well, kind of. Sly, if I mean, I can certainly give it a go. Don't know if I can pull off an whatever you just said, but I've got an idea.
He can show you the world.
It's going to turn into a
Okay.
flying rug.
Hey, while you were standing there, kind of like thinking about it, he just transforms in front of you into a humongous spider.
Oh,
You just see these two
We have
giant pincers at the
arachnophobia,
start. It's like, get up, get up.
Yep, sure. Beatrice, after you on the giant spider.
No, I didn't need the spider. We just went over that, and I'm just here for your benefit. See, aren't I providing all the emotional support you ever needed?
This is great. This is just like talking to a wall. This is fantastic. I have
Get on the
emotional
fucking spider, Sly.
Oh fuck.
Get on the emotional support spider.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay. I latch onto the spider as he comes up to me.
This massive spider skitters around, waits for you to climb aboard. Straddling a spider, it doesn't turn and head around the void towards Jorgen. Instead, Tolbin turns and starts to head straight up the rope, or straight up the wall where the rope is. Can you give me a strength check, please?
A strength check.
To hold
I
on
will
to this spider while
will-
it's just climbing vertically up this wall.
guide myself as I do this as well.
Mhm.
Cool. So that is a 21.
Sweet, excellent. Tolbin and you make it successfully without incident up to the platform where Zane is.
Cool. I'm going to Misty step myself over to Greykov.
Did the creature down there respond to an axe falling?
Not that you're aware of.
Very well.
Greykov, move out of the way.
Right.
Ah,
We'll know.
Are there any,
We'll know.
are there any
Oh.
drums coming from the deep?
Sorry?
Are there any drums coming from the deep?
fly, you fools!
All
How
level
are
2.
you able?
Well, if we could fly, that would have been a hell of a lot easier.
Can't. Why are they grouped together?
What?
Why can't I separate these stupid things?
I don't.
My god, that's a
Alright.
giant spider.
You
Are we
just try-
going up the elevator now?
I'm gonna move myself,
Okay.
but
Sure.
it won't let me. It's both
Where are
selected.
you trying to get to?
Well, like we're both selected. We're both orange.
Oh.
So if I do, yeah, thank you. Oh god, now there's 4 of us.
Oh my god.
That's great.
So the elevator's out. So another way to get up.
Well, we've got the big Mr. Tolbin is the big spider at the moment.
Jorgen, I can see what you're doing. You'll come around to this, following this tunnel round. You come back to what you thought. Hang on, I just ran through here twice. Part of this tunnel is all collapsed in. You can see one small opening up the top that's been, look like a rock has been removed from there. But I don't think it's going to fit at the backs of your size.
Can I try and remove some rocks and make that bigger?
Yes, give me a strength check.
I'm happy to sort of chip away at that for a while. Wow.
Yeah. I'll help.
That's a good-
As we are, like what I'm assuming we're all going.
Oh yeah, let me put you guys up there as well.
I'll just stand over this kobold who's right next to me, looking down at him.
Oh, I was going to say, can I have help then? Is
Yes.
that an
Yeah.
advantage?
Yes.
Thank God.
I mean, you do have me.
It's a bit better for a 13. They're very heavy rocks.
You do. I mean, I think Zane must have taken the lightest one of the lot, and the rest of them just take just a little bit longer to try and get out of the way.
Hey, why work hard?
It takes you about 10, 15 minutes or so, but you do manage to actually move enough out of the way to get the 3 of you across.
We're home free.
Run Jesus.
Home
Just-
free,
Well,
but there's a bunch of graffiti on here. Does that mean that was out too?
Yeah, that's so. You come up to this space here, and in front of you, you just see all this broken debris of wood. I think Zane, you took the rope. Yeah, so it's just the debris of wood and rock. And looking up, there's nothing that can help you get straight up this shaft.
This is where the elevator was, isn't it?
This is where the elevator was.
Hey, Tolbin. Mr. Big Spider Person.
This spider
Wanna-
comes running over to you, and just sort of taps you on the foot with his one of his legs.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
a big puppy dog.
Yep. Do you want to be a ferry service and one at a time up the thing?
One by one, you see each of his 8 eyes sort of like all up in that same direction you've just pointed.
Creepy.
And again, you feel like 2 taps on your foot. Okay, Tolbin
Can
makes
Is
it.
it 1 tap for yes or 2 taps for no?
You feel 2 taps on your foot.
So 2 taps for no.
You feel 2 taps on your foot.
So no, it's not 2 taps for no.
You feel 2 taps
Stop,
on your
Tom,
foot.
stop
You're
making, stop making sense, son.
You feel 2 things.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
I'll look at the little kobold. Is there any treasure in here before we all escape?
He looks up at
Bearing
you.
in mind the answer to your question depends if you come with us or if we leave you to the thing that's coming up
Oh, we're
from
not
below.
the thing. Don't be a dick.
He says, he looks to you and says, we only here 1 or 2 days. It's all in the walls.
Who's in the
Right,
wall?
the gems.
The gems.
Can you
Okay.
still let me go? Yes, you take me with you.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't actually going to leave you down here, but I don't know, maybe I don't know. Tolbin will be hungry after he gets us all up there. Come on.
Maybe we can find out what that noise was.
I'm not gonna let her eat you.
Okay, give me another.
Can we attach a
Yeah.
rope around the spider abdomen?
and just all go up
so
at
the spider
once,
can
just
go-
like you're all hanging.
Well,
up
no,
this-
just the spider can go up and then
Oh yeah. Sure.
toss
He holds
down
the
the
rope.
rope.
Yeah,
That's an idea.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or we could. I mean, okay. The other way you could do it is you could put us all into like a webbing encasing and drag us up as a group.
That
How
works
strong
too.
is this
Rather.
massive spider?
Hey, Greycoff, you owe me an axe.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so one of you tie a rope around Tolbin's waist or Tolbin's abdomen. Just make sure people know who has a rope and who hasn't. And
I've got rope.
Check my inventory.
sure enough, Tolbin is accepting of this and ends up climbing himself.
Stop squirming, Tolbin. I know it. It's not going to tickle too much. But the more you move, the more it's going to tickle.
I've got rope. Hooray! Maddie has rope.
Oh, I think everyone should
If
have.
need be, we can tie 2 lengths of rope together if it's a really long shaft. Do we have an idea
I
of
think
how
it was
long the
that long,
shaft
was
is?
About 30, 40 feet.
Cool.
Yeah, the rope I had was long enough.
It is a sizable shaft.
I have D&D standard combat issue 50-foot rope.
It's quite earthy too.
Let me
I'm
just...
just keeping an eye down the chasm whilst everyone's climbing up, just to make sure, keeping an eye on whatever's back to come up.
Was
Uh-huh.
there only gems in this chasm? No ore.
Say again.
I said, was there only gems in this chasm? No ore.
Make a nature check. If you're actually looking around.
No, it was a joke that you didn't think. But yes, I'll make a nature
Yes,
check.
I don't get jokes.
I didn't get it either.
It's an ore chasm.
Or,
Get it? Because of the...
Ah,
there
there it is.
I'm too witty for y'all, and I don't see dicks. So it's good.
There is nothing. Okay, with the rope hanging down, Tolbin, you see, look, what you can see of Tolbin up the next level up the spider form transform back to his human form. As he now holds onto this rope, trying to look for some way to tie it around to, but can't really see anything to hold on to tie it onto. But he's pretty confident he can pull you up.
He's a druid.
He's a
Well,
giant
then-
spider at the moment.
No, he transformed back so he could actually hold it.
Ah,
Tell the rope and see.
Unless you all think it made more sense for him to stay as a spider. These are the players. I'm just trying to fill in his role.
I think like it would
I
make
mean,
him to stay in the stronger form.
Okay.
yeah,
No
is he
worries.
stronger as a spider?
He probably would be, wouldn't he?
Let me have a look.
No, I don't think so. I don't think spiders are very strong.
Because otherwise, if he can support my weight,
Can you transform
I
a giant
will-
ant?
He's definitely stronger as a spider, and I don't think he can transform into a giant ant.
With an ask.
We will leave him
Ants
as
are
a
much stronger.
spider.
I'm happy to go first up, and
Okay.
then add like an anchor point.
Okay.
I'll just tie it around my waist, lie down, have a nap.
Give me a strength check to climb. Oh, athletics check.
anything coming up the chasm?
Give me a
Athletics.
perception
Ooh.
check.
Oh, fuck. It's a 6. That's
Okay.
that's with a +4.
You make it about halfway up before you just like your hand just slips. You feel like you're about to grab it and slip, and you fall. Taking
Jacob, catch him.
What?
you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you almost land right on top of Greykov.
I'm just
I think it's 3 points of bludgeoning damage, 1 point of rope burn.
Yeah. 1 point fire damage. You find yourself back on your ass at the bottom of that shaft.
You didn't see
Did
that.
you go far?
You didn't see
we
that.
definitely saw it.
I'd try that again.
Okay.
So much for cats always land on their feet, huh?
Give us another athletics check.
How many feet exactly is it vertically?
40 feet.
Oh,
About
dang.
40 feet.
Nice.
11.
2 people and
Total.
then he still.
It
It's a
takes
whole
you.
5 points more than
They say.
Oh, can I
It does
I
take
got
you.
higher. So
It takes you a second as you start to climb up, and you're making sure that every time you put a hand on rope, this time you're secure and you're not moving your second hand, so you've got a proper grip. It takes you about 5 or 10 minutes to actually climb all the way up, but you get there to the top with Tolman eventually.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no way.
Sly, what you as you're looking over the edge.
With my 19.
What you see starting to. What's your perception? What's your hang on? What's your sight like at the moment? Have you got dark vision? I imagine yes.
Yeah, I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah. You start to see a very dim outline of a shape starting to get larger, starting to come into focus.
Oh.
And the shape itself,
It's a Balrog!
I can't show you.
Why can't you show me? I would
I
like to
don't
see what it
know.
looks like.
Hang on. View. Here we go. This is the shape of the thing you see starting to come
Oh,
closer your way.
Ugh.
Guys, up the rope. We have a thing coming. I mean, we can probably take it, but also we have a thing coming up the rope.
the
we
fuck
right-
is a manta ray doing down here?
Hmm.
Is someone
I mean, I
riding?
can see it. I could just fucking.
You what? What did you fucking take a dump on it or something?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Who's climbing? Who's climbing?
I'm gonna climb up 10 feet and then Misty Step.
Okay, give me a strength check. Oh, sorry, not strength, athletics.
Athletic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
that's
just.
-1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No
That's
problem.
how you do it.
Bird for an
Light
80.
enough. You wrap the rope around your arm, a couple of steps up, almost like vertical, like reverse abseiling up the wall. So you reach a point where you just disappear for a second.
Like, I fucking hate a gym.
You reappear next to Tolman and Jorgen. You're like, your biceps just burning.
Make that look
Double
easy.
done there.
Hey, Zane,
oh.
there's a thing.
Yes, I heard you.
Tolban
You
has
might as
entered
well
the
go
arena.
first.
Tolban, you are currently a giant spider holding a rope along with Jorgen to get everybody up to the top level of this cavern.
That absolutely sounds like something I'd be.
There you go.
I will return. Come on.
All right, little fella, up you go.
Look at him, he can stay.
He quickly makes his way up the rope. Ooh, hang on. Oops, ignore that. They're both pretty high. He manages to get up there much more nimbly than what you've seen so far. He gets up the rope, no dramas.
All right, Zane.
No, you're up first. Come on, Sly.
No. Okay.
I'm just gonna like knock an arrow and just kind of like, how far away is this thing?
It's on the other side, coming up the other big chasm.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a while away. I'll just keep
Potentially, yeah.
At least
All right.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared, with your crazy stats from last week, just let the arrow loose anyway and see if you can bounce it.
It was Grey Club on the grassy
Natural
knoll.
20.
Maybe I could kill it twice again.
It ricochets
You can
6
bounce it.
times
You
and
can
gets it
ricochet an arrow.
directly in the mouth.
I'll give Zane the guidance, so you have guidance for a minute, and hopefully that'll be enough time for me to zip up the rope.
Okay, cool. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, athletics. Sorry, that was the wrong check. Athletics. Oh, probably going to be about the same.
Oh, not with that
Hey,
reroll.
18. Yeah, I rolled a strength check by mistake.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no, 18.
Yeah, it takes you a few minutes, but Sly manages to get up there after a couple of minutes and reaches the others. No dramas.
Who's left?
Oops, sorry.
It's Greycoff and myself,
It's-
isn't it?
No, Greycore's up, isn't he?
Up already.
No, I'm still down.
He's still down.
Remaining Greykov and Zane.
Greycoff, quick, get going. I'll go last.
All right. Can I acrobatics up by doing like using technique to like knot the rope over my feet and lock it off and like
Oh.
do military climb up?
Give me an acrobatics check and then tell us all about it. How you just like make this look like it's a walk in the park.
Ooh, it's not great, but here we go. There we. So 14.
Mhm.
So by just like raising my legs to like loop and then like grabbing the rope and like looping it over my foot, doing a lock off using friction, and then just like standing up and then just like doing this repetitive kind of like climbing standing up motion by like locking the rope on the top of my foot, and that is how you do it in the military, and how I'm going to try to do it.
And that is how Greykov does it. Just makes it look super easy. Just stands, gets to the point of the rope, scurries up it without drama. Again, takes a minute or two given the 40-foot distance, but makes it without, just a very rhythmic, precise, predictable fashion.
Jorgen is just glowering at everyone at the top. Like, if anyone should have made that look easy, it was him. And instead, everyone else just put him to shame.
All right.
Should have
I
raged
guess
and
I
done
will might as well start making my way up.
Yeah, give us an athletics check.
Not
no.
5.
You go for, you go up a fair bit though. You make it about halfway, Zane, before again your foot knocks a ledge sticking out from the rock, and that catches you off guard, and then you kind of like try to grab a rock, you let go of your hands, it all kind of goes completely tits up, and you go tumbling.
Can I try to
20
reach
feet.
out and grab him?
He's 20
Or is
feet
he
away
just-
from you.
I reach out to
You
grab
try.
him. No!
And as you land right in your tailbone, you'll take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Howie.
Do that.
That sound now. So the sound you could hear before echoes around that chasm again. Whoever is
Jorgen perks up a little bit. He's not the only one that.
whoever is nearest this point of the tunnel, where Beatrice
That
and
would be
Tolbert and
Zane.
stuff are.
That'd
No.
be me.
What? No,
Everyone
no.
else is upstairs.
Yeah, whoever's nearest upstairs, where I'm pinging right now.
You're pinging the downstairs area,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Nope.
No, it looks
No,
like
it's still
Beatrice is close to that.
Beatrice is closer.
So you've
Is
gone-
the little kobold closest?
The little kobold is closest, but so you just hear this thing just go, "Ah!" Just shriek, and then try to scurry back in the way he came to the edge of where this drop is, and he's just trying to hide behind anyone he can.
Against the dark mantle.
What's that?
I'm just gonna start
I'm
making
wrong.
my way back up.
So we
again.
can see the dark mantle. Is that my understanding?
That's right. So as you come around this corner, it's just a little bit low. It's still kind of flying its way up, but it's coming to view now. You can see this creature kind of just floating around and swimming around in like a spiral as it comes up through this
Can we
cavern.
just be really quiet and still? Like, is that an option? Can we do that?
Drop a rock on it.
No, or we
Yeah,
could just
big
be
ass
quiet
fucking
and
rock.
I'd fuck right off.
After the kobold just screamed at it.
Well, I've got one more thunder wave.
We've got bait. Kobold.
That worked so well last time.
I know, right?
Yeah, you could try and thunderwave it and have some stalactites rattle and then drop, right?
Yeah, I could.
That worked so well last time.
What would you like to
Or
do
we
right
can
now?
just
We've got
get out of the mine.
Yeah.
We were paid for kobolds.
you've got Zane down the bottom of this 40-foot shaft. Are you going to try and climb up again, Zane? I assume.
Yes.
Give us another
While Zane
athletics check.
jumps and climbs on it, can I start to pull up the rock?
Oh, you
with him
did.
on it whilst he climbs?
Sorry, you gave me an athletics check. You made it up. It takes you a second, but yeah, as he climbs up, and if the others start to pull, you manage to get up okay.
Awesome.
Only to reach all the commotion at the top of this space.
Oh Jesus! Well, now what's happening?
There's a thing coming. I give Beatrice back her rope.
Thanks.
I can't get up the stairs for whatever reason, DM.
Where are you?
I'm down in the bottom part, but it won't let me.
I don't really have anything that's
Graykov is. I think you guys are like sharing the same space.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm up there now. I think.
No, hey, let's say.
I have no idea where my.
Oh, there you are. You are underneath Zane.
Yep.
It wouldn't do anything.
Okay, as you
very quiet.
yeah, as you peek out and see this creature sort of flying around in circles, we're going to take a short break there.
Cool.
So we'll be back in a minute, folks. Bio breaks required.
Yeah, can you break something?
It's all that sound of rushing waterfalls.
It really is. That's why I turned it off.